Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Paper Mario. I am the Max of Few Trades. In the last part, we read a lot of letters. And in this part, we're finally going to be making some progress and going up to Star Haven to meet the Star Spirits and go fight Bowser. Oh wait! No we're not! Because like an idiot, for some reason, I forgot about all these letters we have to deliver. So... as quickly as I can possibly can. Letter delivering montage, go! The first letter goes to Rusty, the nerdy toad in Toad Town. Next letter goes to Mayor Penguin in Penguin City of Shiva region. The next letter goes to Merlau up on Shooting Star Summit. And while I'm here, I think I'll trade the almost infinite amount of star pieces I've got for a bunch of badges. I'm gonna be here a while. I'll see you guys at the next letter. Next letter goes to Minty, the flower-growing toad in Toad Town. Next letter's going to Igor, the shop owner in Boo's Mansion. Alright, now it's time for the most aggravating letter out of all of them. It's the chain letter. Alright, let's begin. You're Koopa, correct? Para-Koopa, you deliver letters? Okay. Unlike all the other ones where you just give them a letter and there you go, you get a star piece, this one's much more annoying. Hey, thanks, thanks, much obliged, Mr. Postal Worker. Oh, great news. Fishing is one of my hobbies, and this is from a friend who's planning a fishing trip. I can't wait. Oh, sorry to pile work on you, but could I give you a letter? If it's at all possible for you, could you deliver this to a toad named Musty? He hangs around the castle garden. I'd really appreciate it. Okay. To Musty. And we're finally at the former castle grounds. I beg of you. Yeah. Take the letter, you weirdo. Why am I calling everybody a weirdo lately? He's not weird, he's rather boring, actually. Oh, it's from Mr. Goompapa, that old codger. We think alike, he and I. It's been ages since I saw him. Too long, indeed. This reminds me, I was just thinking about sending a letter to one of my other friends. Your timing is perfect. This letter is to my friend. His name is Coover. He lives in Koopa Village. I'd like you to deliver this to him. I'll bet he's near the entrance to the village. He usually hangs out in front of the Toad House. That's right at the edge of town. No big rush, but it would be nice if he got it soon. I've got nothing better to do. It's not like I'm trying to save the world or anything. I don't mind telling you guys, I'm really regret having put off all of these side quests till the very end of the game. It's been a while since I've been shopping in Toad Town. Yeah. Take the letter, fool. Hey, thanks. You came at a good time. I was just about to send a letter myself. What are the odds? Would you look at it? It's a letter from Musty. The two of us are always thinking along the same lines. He's one of my fishing pals, I'll tell you. If you don't fish, you should. What a hobby! And to think, I was just about to send a letter all the way to my fishing buddies about a trip. Once we have a good place set up, I'll write a letter back to Musty. So, could you send this along for me? Thanks so much. It's to a friend of mine who's always fishing at Toad Town Port. He's easy to find. Thanks again. He's indeed quite easy to find. I don't even know what the hell he is. I mean it, seriously. What is this? What is this thing here? I love to sail to the 7 fishing for different fish. Indeed. Here you go. Weirdo. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. What's this then? Shiver me timbers! Word for Coover. Musty. Now he's gonna talk like a pirate. Musty said he wrote a letter too. Everybody's got the fishing bug. Time for a fine fishing trip. You should come along, Mario. Yar. That reminds me, I've got a favor to ask. Could you deliver this letter to him? Why, the Koopa Troopa who asked me you to bring this letter to me. Coover's the name. Yar, and take good care of the love of fishes. The love of fishes? What? Also, since this jerk's here, might as well. Quizmo! Okay. Question. How many windows does the Goomba house in Goomba Village have? Oh, I hate you. 2. And I got it wrong. Great. Whatever. Back to Koopa Village. I have spent way too much time in Koopa Village. Take your stupid chain letter. Yeesh. Oh, thanks, cool. It's from my pal. This must be the answer to the last letter. Thanks for the speedy delivery. Now I can send letters to the whole gang. It'll be great meeting up with all the guys and fishing up a storm. I've already written one here. Can you take it? It's to Mr. E, who lives in the desert. He'll most likely be hanging out in front of the Toad House. He wears a blue turban. You'll probably notice him right off the bat. Thanks for everything. You know, And what this kind of bugs me, but you know, in another way, I actually am seeing all of the, you know, towns one more time before going off to fight Bowser. So, you know what? Actually, I kind of like this side quest a bit more now. Think of it as one last big hurrah around the Mushroom Kingdom. Although I gotta wonder, how have these people met and talked to each other for so long if they only send letters? I'd like to know the backstory behind all these guys. Gee, thanks. Oh, look, an order from Koopa Village. My job is delivering things from Dry Outpost. This guy's a great customer. He's always ordering stuff. Hey, by the way, would you do me a favor and deliver this letter the next time you're in Toad Town? It's to Miss T. She lives there. She's one of the 3 amazingly beautiful sisters. She's normally chatting with her sisters in front of the dojo. Thanks a lot. Oh, goody, another creeper. Oh, here she is. Miss T is the orange one. Very well. I have a stalker mail for you. Another letter. Oh, yes, that's not what I care about. Who is this from? I don't think I recognize the return address. Oh, well, I'm always getting love letters from strangers. I'm super popular, and for some reason she doesn't find that creepy. But enough about me. I'm so lucky you came just now, Mr. Postman. Will you do me a favor? I want to deliver this letter to a shop owner at Dry Outpost. I order lots of things from the desert. They have so much good stuff. It's not easy staying this beautiful. It takes work. Will you please deliver this? Thank you. And we're going back to Dry Desert again. Yeesh, I forgot how long this stupid chain letter goes on for. But, whatever. I am a postman, and I must help do my postmanly duties. Duty. Oh, wow, I wasn't reading any of that. You can find them in the oasis if you can make juice with those things. I guess he's talking about a lemon or something. Oh, hang on, almost forgot to do me a favor. Please deliver this letter to a boo called Frankie. Frankie lives in a mansion way out of the Farverse. It may be tough to find him. Thanks. Okay, to Frankie. I'm going to assume that you're Frankie. Talk to Frankie. Yep, he's Frankie. Seriously? A ghost named Frank. That's kind of funny. Oh, thank you. Oh, great, it's finally in. This is from a guy I know who deals in useful items from all over the world. He has a great eye for items. He's just got something in that I've wanted for a long time. Oh, it's the coolest thing. Oh, I almost forgot. Could you deliver this for me? Sorry if it's a bother. There's a toad child in Toad Town named Dainty. Please deliver it to him. He always seems to be playing by the station with his pals. He must like trains. Thanks, Abu. These letters just keep getting creepier. Found him. Dainty. Like I said, every single toad is a pun! Thanks, mister. Why is he just wandering around? Okay. Wow, it's an invitation to a haunted mansion. I didn't think it would really come. All the kids in Toad Town have been talking about this invitation, wondering if it was for real. But now that it's come, I guess I have to go. Minnie T, are you brave enough to go with me? I'm really kind of busy, and, oh yeah, I just had the greatest idea. Let's ask the Yoshi kid from Yoshi Village to come. You just got a letter from that kid last week, didn't you? You know, that letter you got from the island. Let's send him a letter back to tell him about the scary adventure we're going to have. Hey, Mr. Postman, take this letter to the Red Yoshi kid in Yoshi Village. Okay, am I the only one who finds it incredibly creepy that a ghost is sending out letters to children to bring them into a mansion alone? I mean, I'm not going to be arrested as an accessory, am I? Because that would be really cruddy. And another letter delivered. Man, this thing goes on for a while. Thanks, I wonder what it is. Oh, my pal made up a new game. I've got to play this later. He also wants me to come over to his town and play with him sometime. But how can I get there? Oh, well, maybe someday I'll be able to cross the sea and hang out. It's really funny, because I was just writing him a letter about a game I made up. Mr. Para-Koopa, will you help? Here, deliver my letter to the Toad Kid who asked you to send this one to me. Could you? Thanks. You know, you could just take this really convenient pipe I found. And finally, another letter duly delivered. Wow, thanks a lot. You're much faster than the old postman, that's for sure. That Yoshi kid is a really good pen pal, huh? He writes really long letters. It sounds like there's always something fun going on where he is. Lucky Yoshi. We should write back again. What do you think we ought to write about? I don't know. Let's think about it later. By the way, I want to ask you for a favor, Mr. Para-Koopa. Can you deliver this? It's a letter from Uncle Frosty of Starborn Valley. He's my uncle. He's up there taking care of lots of star kids. It sounds like a hard job. He has to chase them around all the time. At least that's what he says in the letters he sends. Anyway, I wrote him a letter to take his mind off work. I know it's far from here, but I'd really appreciate it. Okay! to Starborn Valley, of all places. Leveled up. Getting FP. Yeesh! Finally found the dude. You know, I'm actually, I don't want to be rude, but you don't even really look much like a dude. Usually I'm used to toads who have hair, or something resembling hair, being female. Oh, how nice. It's a letter from Little Dainty and Minnie T. Those naughty little rascals. When I visited their home, they were always up to something. They do write me letters often. It's nice to get letters. Their mail makes me happy as happy as mail from wife and my daughter. Oh yes, I almost forgot. I need a letter delivered. I'd like to take you to Goompapa in Goomba Village. It's actually a reply to a little Goombaria, but I think her dad could explain it to her better. Drop it off whenever you have a chance, alright? Thank you so much. And it turns out it's one colossal circle. And we've come full circle. Back at the Goomba Village, giving a letter to Goompapa. Final letter. Thank you, sir. What would we do without the postal service? Ha ha! Ironic, isn't it? Oh, how interesting. A letter for Goombario. I guess I could open it. Well, that's actually a federal offense, I believe. I remember she wrote a letter just the other day, and I was wondering what it was. I see. I guess it was a question. And this seems like an answer. It looks pretty complicated, but I think I understand. I'll tell her all about it. Thanks so much for the prompt delivery. Here, take this. The Lucky Day Badge. Sometimes makes enemies fail to attack Mario. That's actually pretty dang useful. Might equip it later. One final note before we move on to the final chapter in the game. You might remember this dude. He'll sell you stuff for 64 coins. The first, 5th, and 10th item? It's either, no wait, I think maybe it's either the first, 5th, and 10th, or the 5th, 10th, and 15th item you buy from him are a star piece. I don't have enough money to get them, and honestly, I don't need star pieces anymore. So I figured I'd just tell you guys and let you know, in case you want to get every single last star piece, because quite frankly, I'm done with star pieces. I'll meet you guys outside Shooting Star Summit. Alright guys, we're finally here. Let's make this happen. I went to the Toad Town Market and claimed a bunch of my items. I grabbed a bunch of the Jam and Jellies and Ultra Shrooms that I've acquired throughout my journeys. Alright, let's make this happen. Mario, can you hear me? I'm going to open the entrance to Starway. Enter this path without fear. The Starway continues all the way up here to Star Haven. We 7 Star Spirits will be waiting for you here. We wish to give you our remaining power. With this power, you will be able to stand up to the Star Rod Bowser holds. Pretty. We anxiously await you. Mario, make haste to Star Haven. Yeah, sorry about all those side quests I just did for no particular reason. I'm doing a Let's Play. You understand, right? I mean, I know time is of the essence and everything, but you know. Aw, this music's pretty. Probably get Goombario out. There's an enemy out here. Yep. And I missed completely. Ain't that fun. Alright, let's end this quickly. And it split up into multiple people. That is fantastic. This is an Ember. Embers are fiery monsters forged with uncanny blue fire. Max HP 10, attack power 4, defense power 0. They may look frosty, but they're actually on fire, so fire attacks won't work. They divide themselves when they're attacked. Keep attacking them, though. You'll get them eventually. They'll probably fight back. Their attacks usually deal out 3 damage points. Water attacks will work well. Let's beat them before they get a chance to burn us. Well, that ain't happening. Hey! Goombario didn't get burned this turn. You know what? Let's try Up and Away. We'll summon Tom Selleck to save us. And will it work? Sure better. Hey! Sweet. Wouldn't that have been useful if we had gotten that much earlier in the game? Probably. Well, whatever. At least I got to show off that move before the game ended. I'm just gonna be quiet. Oh, dang it. Okay, like I was saying back back in the sewers, I'm done with star pieces for this project. I believe there are about 59 left on that Chuck Quizmo can get you, and like I said, that there were the 3 that you could buy from that dude. But honestly, I don't need them, and finding Chuck Quizmo is needlessly difficult, so we're just gonna, you know, settle for here. Hey, a star dude. How you doing? Good afternoon, or good evening, maybe? In Starhaven, you can see stars all the time. There used to be a lot more shooting stars, but that was before the star rod was taken. The beauty of this place was incredible back then. Still looks pretty good, all things considered. It's all purple and starry, and it's nighttime, and it's nice, and I like this. What's your deal? What is your problem? Anyway, this is the, you know, last real, I guess you could call it a town. And, you know, for some odd reason, Heaven apparently has a toad house and a item shop available. So, yeah, if this is your place to go, if you're, you know, last-minute preparations and the like. Personally, I'm gonna buy... have too many items. Okay, fine, I'll sell something. Take the super shroom. Yes. Okay. Now, let me buy this life shroom. Thank you. Moving on. No, I don't want to buy your stupid stopwatch. Get out of my face. It's time for plot-relevant details, people. If I can find the way up. This is not the way there. How embarrassing! I don't know my way around Starhaven. Oh, joy. Okay. Alright, now I remember. You gotta completely and totally ignore the town altogether. Wish I knew that ahead of time. I remember this from the opening cutscene. More pretty music.
Mario, you finally made it. The time has come to take the flight to Bowser's Turf. Now, hold still while we 7 join together to bestow upon you our final power.
Why did I have to be up here for you to do this? Mario can now use the Star Beam.
If you use this power, you can drain the power of the Star Rod whenever Bowser uses it. Ah yes, one more thing. I have one final gift, which should come in handy.
Yeah, it's kind of an understatement. What is that?
It's a flying boat! I've always wanted one! This is the legendary starship of Starhaven. Bowser's keeping his castle way up in the sky.
Why do you have a legendary starship if you can all fly, and everybody who lives here can fly? This seems really redundant.
With this ship, however, you can reach it. Climb aboard onto Bowser's castle. We will always be with you. Whenever you are in need, use our powers to help you.
Alright, let's do this thing. Are you ready to take off? As I'll ever be. Mario gets to do such neat stuff.
Awesome music!
Look! A shooting star! Princess, come back. Princess, come back. Princess, come back. Did you wish for something? I hope your dreams come true. Didn't you hear him quietly mutter it to himself 3 times? I want to see the princess. I want to see the princess. I want to see the princess. Why are people repeating themselves? That doesn't make a wish happen. I want to eat shroom cake. I want to eat shroom cake. I want to eat tons and tons of shroom cake. Oh, shooting star, please fulfill my wishes. Oh, you gluttonous fool. Whee! Zoom, zoom, zoom! And we've been eaten. Chapter 8, A Star-Powered Showdown. And we pull up docking, and apparently Bowser has spare clown copters. Who'da thunk it? Well, here we are, guys. Final chapter of the game. Nothing left out. There's nothing left to do but go beat up Bowser for being such a colossal jerk. And the next part, I can pretty much guarantee we'll be doing just that. I'll see you guys then.